Sorry, I was getting tea. What you doing, Minnie? How's everyone's morning? Story time? Yeah. The live last night got cut off pretty quickly. So we're back with the rest of that chapter and the chapter after that, because it's literally just only one page left in that chapter. Hi, Minster. Minster. Minnie. They went out, so go. Good boy. Sorry, the kitty wanted out. But how's everyone's morning? Stay. Oh my god. Stay. There we go. Hope everyone's doing well. Stay. Poor Poppy wants to go into his mother's room, but his mother is sleeping. Got myself some new tea. Hi, welcome in. I think we can get started. Surprisingly, I remember what page I was on. Tiki. Also, I looked up how to say his name, and apparently it's Raker, like Ray, and then it's a weird pronunciation, but I'm gonna stick with Riker, because knowing my brain, I will not remember that. All fine. Yep. Tiki. Riker grabbed her arm to stop her. You can't. He stood, poised with his knife extended as if debating himself whether to intervene. But in that instant, not intent, but in that instant, the two men were able to clamp the claw onto Larkin's wings, and with a howl of pain, she slumped forward unconscious. Wait, Tiki cried. Where's Clara? She tried to pull away from Riker's grip, but he slid his arms around her and held her tight. I need her to tell me where Clara is. The silver-haired fairy supported Larkin's limp frame and motioned towards Marcus's still body on the floor, now surrounded by green iridescent fairy blood. The other man scuttled over to the dead fairy's body, and he hefted him up over his shoulder. That word always pisses me off, sorry. The first fairy shifted his gaze to Riker and Tiki. Clara, Tiki cried, tears running down her cheeks. He didn't acknowledge Tiki's question. Instead, he stared at them for a moment, as though memorizing their faces. Then the two fairies, along with their prisoner and cargo, shimmered out of view and were gone. The silence was as deafening as the din before. I can't talk. Hi, I'm good. As the realization of what had just occurred sank in, Tiki turned to Riker in panic. She clutched at his arm, fear contorting her face. What just happened? Who were those men that took Larkin? Where is she? At his wince of pain, she realized she was digging her fingernails into the wound on his arm. But she didn't release her grip. Damn. How will we get Clara back now? Before Riker could reply, a strange choking noise came from behind them. As one, they turned to see Leo bracing himself against the doorframe. His eyes were locked on the floor and still where the still figure of Marcus had sprawled moments ago, green blood still marking the spot. Leo's face was an ashamed gray color. His chest heaved as he spoke, his words heavy with horror and disbelief. Was that a dead fairy? I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay. I'm back. Yes, I was. Where's the dog? He is out of the room right now. He didn't want to stay in here. Oh, thank you. Anyway, chapter 38. We are flying through this. I think I'm going to be sick. Leo staggered from the room. Riker returned his focus to Tiki. He reached out and put his hands on her arms, as if to steady her. We'll find her, Tiki, he said. I promise you. Tiki was unable to stop the tears pooling in her eyes. What if Larkin took her to the other world? She whispered. What if we can never find her again? She wouldn't have done that. She was wanted in the other world. It was risking her life to go there. Besides, fairies can't care for mortals. Clara was sick. She would have had to keep her here. Riker smoothed the hair out of her face. I'm sure of it. But where? Where is she? Tiki wanted to believe him. Oh, that's awesome. Welcome in. Riker reached out and wrapped his arm around her, pulling her close. I've learned that Larkin likes to hide in plain sight. She likes to take risks. It's almost a game to her. Catch me if you can. I'm right under your nose. He rubbed Tiki's back, his warm hand reassuring her. It was that way when she pretended to live on the estate next to mine when I was a boy. Then she brazenly brought Clara here after she kidnapped her, knowing I was gone for weeks at a time. His tone became regretful, because she knew I would never think to look for her in my own house. He heaved a long sigh. I think it amuses her to make people look stupid. Oh, thank you so much. I love hearing that. I still cry every time people tell me that. I try not to do it on live because, oh my god, thank you so much. Those stories mean so much to me. Merry late Christmas to you too. I do ask this a lot, but I would love to hear what your guys' favorite characters of mine are, since I still have some that I have not introduced. Let me know which one of my characters is